Boom, we're recording. All right, so today we are going to cover 3 techniques of short 3, and then we'll add it into the kata as well. We're going to start off with headlock A, well, not headlock A, but headlock, which is, it's very similar to the headlock A that we teach. Many of you have already done it as part of the kata. Then we're going to go over locking arm, and then we're going to go over shackle break B, and then we'll add those into everything as well. So I'm going to put everybody on mute for now. However, if at any time you have any questions, just reach out, or you can take yourself off mute and then and just interrupt me. Because we just have a couple people here, that's perfectly fine. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up. All right, so Miss Jessie, are you going to join us? Yeah. All right, so starting off with headlock. I'm going to change the angle. So you'll know from the kata, as we step through, it's the double hammer fist, grab, and then heel palm. So super basic, but some key points to remember. With the real self-defense technique, remember, and you'll have to forgive the dog. In a real life self-defense, Miss Jessie's not going to stand up as she does those hammer fists because I have her in a headlock here, right? I'm grabbing her head. She's going to step in front and she's going to deliver a hammer fist to the front. Is going to go wherever she can. So I'm kind of covering my hands. So she doesn't want to hit my hands. So she's going to go hammer fist to the groin. She can go into the thigh. And in the back, if we turn, hold on, let me get rid of these dogs.
What are you going to get rid of them? I love that they wait until right now to start playing. They've been quiet all day. Here, why don't I?
So we're going to come the other way here, so you can see this way. So if I have her in the headlock here, when she steps forward, one hammer fist in the groin, the other one's going right into the back, into the kidneys, right? So there's 2 spaces or 2 spots that you're hitting. You can start over. That you're hitting. So if we all just practice, start hunched over, left foot steps forward, hammer fist, right? Think about self-defense right now. Hammer fist, the right hand is coming up. And remember, you're going to make that hook with your palm facing away. You should be looking at the back of your hand if you look up, because you're going to wrench their head back as you deliver. In self-defense, we do hammer fist a lot, but the heel palm, you're just going to take that head tilted back and then deliver a heel palm right underneath the jaw, right? So for kata, of course, we want to make sure good, strong back. Good, strong back as we go through, and make sure we focus on good form. So good, strong back, hand comes around, and then heel palm. I want to be in a front stance when I do that. Now, one of the things I've been focusing on a lot with students that I've noticed that they're kind of slacking on are stances. Specifically, I see a lot of people with front stance. It almost looks like if you drew an arrow, you could see the line here, the black line underneath, it goes down my leg. I don't want that. It should be my hips and my shoulders are vertical, right? I turn my hips so that my back is nice and straight. I'm not leaning forward at all. So when you're doing kata, hammer fist grab here, nice straight back. And when I do that, if I'm going to show you the other way, 1, 2, I'll do it this way. 1, grab, palm, my hand comes behind my back, right? So again, this one is a form of headlock A. So we're going to step around, hammer fist, right hand grabs, and heel palm. All right, good. So just do that a couple times. I want to just watch, make sure everyone has it. Flip through. Jeremy, unmute yourself. What's your question, sir?
Okay, so I'm so curious. Is it right foot front or right foot back?
So right now we're just doing self-defense. We're not putting it in kata yet. So you
just like for the system, like the feet.
Step forward with your left foot.
All right.
So somebody, if you imagine that somebody is on your right side, right? So Jeremy, if you imagine somebody has you on your right side, has you in a headlock.
Like that?
That's my left. It would be on my right side.
Oh, right.
Correct.
Like that?
Yeah, it would be on my right side. Keep practicing. How are you, Mr. Bensinger? Mr. Bensinger, flying solo today?
He's resting on the couch right now. He'll be there.
Oh, I see him now. Uh-huh. He's absorbing it.
Yes.
All my knowledge. Luckily, my power of teaching is so strong, you'll be able to pick it up. All right, so moving on. So that one, again, very, very basic. The next technique is locking arm. So locking arm is a hammer lock, is what we refer to as a hammer lock. So that means somebody has my hand, or my right hand is behind my back, if you look, and they're wrenching it up. Now, when somebody's wrenching it up, there's two ways. Exactly, that's the way that they're going to do it, right? So because you'll notice if she has me grab like that, if I try to push down, I'm not going to be able to get away. If she were to grab with her hand down, it's easy for me to push my hand out. So from here, it's difficult, right? Now I'm going to go through it in the air, and then I'll demonstrate what it's going to look like on the person. So the first thing I'm going to do, again, we're going to start with our right hand behind our back. Your left foot, right? Your left foot steps straight back, and you're going to turn into a horse stance facing towards your left. Watch me. As you do, you're going to deliver an elbow, right? So we start from our attention stance. Left foot steps back. You can cross your arm, get ready. You're just going to twist into an elbow. Now, the reason why we're doing that is if Miss Jessie's grabbing me, right? Somebody who's grabbing you, they'll probably have another hand on your shoulder. They're really wrenching up. I'm going to step back. I should theoretically just automatically step between their legs, right? Because again, in order for them to grab you, they're probably going to be standing right behind you. So I'm going to step behind their legs. And as they come around, I'm holding on to their hand. I'll show you. And I'm going to just drive an elbow across their face. So if we look at it this way, right? I step and then elbow. Actually, you're not going to be able to see me. So just turn.
Go this way. There you go.
Right. So when I step, elbow, you see how I have the hand here? I want to control that because I go forward, elbow, rake,
I feel like I'm in the Matrix.
and then break. Right? So that's how I always say it when I go through it. Elbow, rake, break. Elbow, rake, break. Elbow, rake, break. Just kidding. See, you get to see me dance. So right hand is behind your back. Left foot steps. Twist into a horse stance. You go elbow, hand, rake the face, circle around, uppercut, break. You're still holding on, right? What you're going to do now is you're going to take your right foot, step all the way, break, and you're going to toss them across and then grab with your right hand. You're going to grab their head and then drive a knee into their face, right? So again, if we watch, if Miss Jessie's grabbing me, it'll slide back. So I'm going to step, I'm going to counter grab, drop, elbow, rake, circle, break. Now from here, what I'm going to do is we're going to slide over a little bit more. I'm going to take my right foot and I'm going to step, and as I do, I'm going to toss her around, grab her head, boom, and then knee to the face or wherever I can. So again, this technique is called locking arm. Right hand's behind her back. Left foot step, horse stance, elbow, rake, break. And again, it's just a real quick pop. You're not, because you have hold of their hand still, you're not like punching all the way up. You're going to step back with your right, and you're going to just do a shoulder, turn your shoulder. That's going to pretty much throw them around. Your right hand grabs. I'm still squeezing with my left, and I'm going to drive a knee to their face. Right? So on your own, I want you to practice that right now as I go through. Look at your form. Don't worry about anything else right now. Just do locking arm. All right, I'm going to see everybody's here. Good. Now this is definitely a technique. If you get the chance to find an uke around and then you're working with them, that's great. Especially that second part like you just did there, Mr. Bensinger. I mean, when you really, all you have to do is just turn your shoulder. When you step and you just turn your shoulder, they're practically like flying off the ground. And if you do it in like full speed, which you shouldn't, but when you do it in full speed, you're just torquing their shoulder. You're ripping all the muscles in their shoulder socket. It's pretty devastating. And then you're gonna kick them in the face. So, you know, be careful of that.
Be careful of this part if you're practicing.
Oh yeah, the uppercut, yeah. So just a little bit more, and then we're gonna go over Shackle Break B. Does anybody have questions on locking arm? Feel free to unmute yourself, let me know. So remember, your right hand's behind your back. Left foot steps, elbow, rake, break. Yep, turn, elbow, rake, break. Right foot steps back. So your hand's here, still by your side, and you just twist and dislocate. So yeah, just keep your right hand. Look at my hand right here.
Okay.
Now as you step back with the right, you do that.
Okay.
So there's a good point. Everyone watch. So if I'm standing here, trying to think of the best way to show you. So step, elbow, rake, rake. When I do this move here, my hand doesn't move. I keep it tight against me, and I just turn my shoulder. I'm not pushing through for that second time. I'm just using my body to whip them across, then grab the head, and then drive that knee in. All right, the last technique that we're gonna cover for this week is Shackle Break B. So Shackle Break, who remembers Shackle Break, right? Shackle Break, really easy. Both hands behind your back. You step, counter grab, and rear kick out. This one is a lot more challenging, right? So what you're gonna do, we're gonna start with our hands behind our back, right? You're gonna counter grab just like you would normally do. Left foot steps forward. You're gonna pull them forward, right? You want them coming forward. You're gonna drop into a horse stance, right? So you're turning towards the right. As you do that, you're gonna bring your right hand for a back knuckle punch across their face, circle, elbow, grab, and knee. So if Miss Jessie's behind, she's
Did you say back knuckle punch?
So we step, pull, elbow, back knuckle punch,
Okay.
through, grab, knee.
I didn't hear you say elbow, so I was confused, but.
No, that's right. So again, counter grab, step with the left, pull them forward, step, elbow, back knuckle punch, elbow down, bam, knee. She's surprised, right? Why should you be surprised when you're in the uke?
Because usually people get a break when they're the uke.
No, they. All right, hold on. Let's do
No,
a poll.
I know that they don't.
How
okay.
many people have been the uke before? Raise your hand. How many of you have ever had it taken easy on you when you're the uke?
All right, come on, let me try.
Nobody.
Let me try.
All right, so again, they have you they're grabbing on your wrist. Left foot steps forward. You're going to pull them forward. You got to counter grab. Go back. Counter grab and pull them forward. Boom. You're going to turn into the horse stance. Slow motion. Elbow through their face. Back knuckle punch through. Circle. Elbow.
Circle.
No.
Wait.
Circle. Elbow down. And then grab knee. Left knee. Boom.
Okay, that's
Right, so in the air is the best to practice. Counter grab, left foot steps, pull, turn, elbow, back knuckle punch, elbow, grab, knee. Again, counter grab, left foot steps, pull forward. So you notice how I pull my arms through. I'm over exaggerating for kata. I'm going to drop into a horse stance, elbow, back knuckle punch, elbow, knee. One more time. Counter grab. Left foot steps forward. Pull them. Elbow, back knuckle punch. Elbow, grab, and knee. All right. You ready to put it into kata?
Oh, totally.
Just so I'm clear, it's a left knee that we're doing, correct?
Yes. This one is the left. The one previous was the right.
Right, okay. Thank you.
Any other questions before we go in through kata form? Going once. Going twice. All right, so we're gonna go, I'm assuming that you should have the beginning part of the kata pretty well. If not, you need to work on it. There's no way around it. And then I'll explain how we add it to the these moves to the kata. So, start it off. Short three, traditional bow. Make sure it's strong. Hands up, triangle. Boom. Left or right foot steps, you punch. Right foot steps off into a front stance, parry, outward block, or outward ridge hand, grab, punch. Feet come together, rolling back, knuckle punch down, chamber, knee, eye dart. So remember, you're pushing out, circle, elbow, keeping your elbows together, right through, hammer fist, grab. One of the things I've noticed a lot of people making mistakes on, people are going elbow and then they're C-stepping. That's absolutely wrong. Not even close, sorry. You want to make sure that you elbow, hammer fist, grab, C-step, and then you elbow up, turn, and hammer fist. You're in the front stance when you do that. Pull to a cup and saucer. Your body's facing towards the front. Your right foot is in a cat stance on the 45. You're going to step back on the 45-degree angle so that way when you turn, outward block with your right hand, reverse punch with your left. Left foot steps, so you're in the 12, 6 o'clock line right now. In the horse stance, cup and saucer on your left hand. Left hand or your right hand comes up, elbow down, eye darts, elbow up, back knuckle punch, turn into a reverse bow, not a lean away stance, a reverse bow hammer fist. From here, you drop into a horse stance, right hand's out, pin, counter grab, left foot steps, so you're back on that 12-6, but now you're facing towards 9 o'clock. You're going to elbow, drop the claw, right down the spine. You could do the back knuckle punch for bonus points, elbow down. From here, scraping hoof, double middle knuckles, cat stance, kick, side kick, scrape down. From here, right foot steps towards 9 o'clock into a front stance. Right hand over top left, you're going to double crane down, middle knuckle, come back knuckle, come back, eye darts. From here, you're going to step your left leg towards 1030. You're on the 45. Here's headlock, hammer fists. Grab with your right, heel palm towards 3 o'clock. From here, your hands right behind your back. You're going to step, elbow, rake, break, step back with your right foot. Dislocate, grab, knee. Step forward towards 12. Your hands come behind your back. Shackle break. You're going to step with the left. Pull, elbow, back knuckle, elbow, knee. Boom, piece of cake. So here's where we're going to go from. Facing towards 9 o'clock. We are going to go step forward, crane down, right hand's on top. Middle knuckle, back knuckle, eye darts. Keep your hands at those eye darts. You're going to just go from here, hands come up on that 45, good strong horse stance. So your left foot's towards 1030, your right foot is towards 430. Double hammer fist, right hand grabs the face, turn into a front stance facing towards 3 o'clock, heel palm. Your right hand is behind your back right now. Your left foot is going to step all the way towards 6. Elbow, rake, break. Right foot steps back towards 6. Dislocate their shoulder, grab, knee. Step forward, you're in a twist stance. Hands come behind your back. You're going to step towards 12, pull them off balance. Drop into a horse stance facing toward 3. Elbow, back knuckle punch, elbow, knee. Again.
The in-betweens are like the steps, like there's like extra steps. Yeah.
So, right foot steps forward, crane, middle knuckle, back knuckle, eye dart, headlock, hammer fist, grab, palm, right hand behind your back, locking arm, elbow, rake, break, break, knee, step forward, 4, shackle break, B. All right? So everyone, go back. I'm going to watch individuals here. right? Practice on your own. I'm going to call you out and watch your video. So start practicing on your own. Miss Casey, you're going to go first. Hold on. Let me pin your video. No pressure. I'm recording and you're on the big screen. Hold on. Why can't I hear you? Can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Go ahead.
From the beginning, from the
No,
back.
from the middle knuckle, back knuckle, eye darts.
Okay, so our right foot's forward. We crane, our right hand's on top.
You're facing
Middle
towards
knuckle.
9, correct?
What?
Facing towards 9, correct?
Yes, sir.
It looks like a 45 from the video, so that's why I just want to double check.
Oh, okay. So we crane down, our right hand's on top. We've got middle knuckle, we've got back knuckle, we've got eye dart. From here, our left foot is going to step around, double hammer fist. We grab, turn, and palm. That's towards 3 o'clock, correct?
Correct.
Okay. From here, our left foot's going to step back as we come around and uppercut, step
Good.
back
So
with
face. Make sure you signify elbow, rake, break, because it looked like you just sweep through. I want to see a clear elbow, then a rake,
elbow, break,
and then break.
break.
Good. Step back.
Right foot steps back, and now we're going to take our right leg and knee, land forward. Hands are behind our back. Our left foot's gonna step as we counter and pull. We're gonna turn over our right shoulder as we elbow. Back knuckle, come around, elbow straight down, left leg knee.
And then you go right back. Yep. So the only thing that I would make clear on that is elbow, rake, break, and then when you turn, give a good turn on your shoulder to dislocate. And I'll even say that elbow, rake, break, turn, dislocate.
And then step.
And then you get a pop on that shoulder there that last time.
Okay.
Right? So watch. Right? Elbow, rake, break, and then watch my shoulders. Pop. Really accentuate that. All right, go back to practice. Jeremy. All right, Jeremy, your turn.
Wait, what?
You're going to show me your moves.
Oh,
From the double crane down. So double cranes, middle knuckle, back knuckle, eye darts. So remember, eye dart is this, only the first knuckle. So we talked about practicing that last week, right? You got to be practicing that, right? So keep, yep, there you go. But you got to practice that, so you should be able to just do it automatically, right? So from the eye darts, hammer fist, step forward, double hammer fist. Grab with the right, heel palm with the left. Right hand's behind your back. Step, elbow, rake, break. Step back, dislocate. Boom.
You can call right now. I'm muted. Or no, I'm not.
There you go. Hold on. I got you muted again, Miss Casey. All right. And then from there, Jeremy, you're going to do shackle break. Hands behind your back. Pull forward. Don't stress over kata. It's fine, right? So what I want you to do is really just focus on the self-defense parts, right? You'll be able to go back, just watch the first part of this video where I'm doing nothing but the self-defense and just drill those down pat until you have them with your eyes closed. And then you can add them to kata. Got it?
yes, sir.
All right, go back, keep practicing. V-Rain. All right, hold on, let me unmute you. All right, you're it, go.
So it's the double crane, the double middle knuckle, the double back knuckle, then the double eye dart. Step to the 45 with your left leg, hammer fist to the temples or like.
It would be to the bladder, waist. So you go bladder, groin, and then the kidneys.
Okay.
So put those hammer fists lower. Put them down by your belt. Yeah.
Then you grab the chin and then you do a heel palm. Put your right hand behind your back. Step to the 6. Elbow, rake, break. Then you go, you step to the 6 with your right. Pop their arm grab their head, knee, put your hands behind your back, step forward with your left, counter grab, break, elbow, back knuckle, elbow, grab, knee with your left.
Good. So the only thing is when you're doing that other one, you're not punching up for shackle break. All you're doing is you're pulling forward like this, right? Because imagine somebody has your hand, you're pulling them forward, and then you're going to go right into that. So you see how I like have I'm like coming double cranes here, and then I go through.
Okay.
Got it? Yeah, because you had just counter grabbed them, so you're not going to turn and do a punch. You're just going to grab. That's what that crane is. It's you grabbing onto their hands as you pull forward.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. Keep practicing. Good job. Miss Laura, hold on. Let me pin you. All right. Hold on. I'm going to unmute you now. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I can't. Help me. There you go.
Okay. Step forward with your right foot. You're going to do right hand on top, crane down. Then it's middle knuckle, back knuckle, back, eye dart. Then step around with your left foot. You're going to do double hammer fist. Right comes around on the chin, grabs and pulls them back as you do a left heel palm.
And the heel palm should be towards 3 o'clock. So you're fine. Just make sure that heel palm goes towards 3.
Oh, okay.
Wherever that is in your house, sometimes the directions can look odd in the camera. So
Okay.
go ahead.
I'm going to step back with my left as I counter grab. I'm going to elbow,
Break.
break,
So elbow, break, circle, break.
break. Then I'm going to step back with my right foot as I bring them around.
Dislocate.
Then right knee.
Yep.
And then this is where I get lost.
So after that knee, you're gonna land forward with your right knee, then step with your
Step
left.
forward, left, pull them forward as I go from my horse stance. Right elbow, back knuckle,
Circle.
elbow,
Yep. And then
and
left.
left knee.
Yep. There you go. Right. Just make sure, and again, because it's weird because I can't see directions as well, because depending on where you're standing with the camera, it might look like it's off. Just make sure that the lines are good for that, and it looks good. All right, Gabe, I'm gonna pin you here so I could see, and all right, you're unmuted. Go for it.
Do the crane, and your right hand's on top.
Make sure your right foot is forward for that. Step forward with your right as you do your double cranes.
And then it's back knuckle.
Middle knuckle first. Middle knuckle, back knuckle, eye darts.
And then eye dart.
So go back, show me your eye darts. Same thing I was telling Jeremy. Your eye darts need to be just the first knuckle. Yeah, there you go. Good.
Eye dart. And then it's you step.
Left foot steps towards 10:30. Right, the left foot steps towards 10:30 as you do the hammer fists.
Like that.
So start off again. You face towards 9 o'clock. Right? So you do your middle knuckle, back knuckle, eye darts with your right leg forward. Right? So point towards 10:30 right now. But take your left foot, step that direction. Good. Hammer fist. Grab, heel palm. Heel palm should be at 3 o'clock right now. Now step back towards 6 o'clock with your left elbow rake break. Step back, dislocate. Knee, step, pull forward. Drop into a horse stance. Elbow, back knuckle punch, elbow, and knee. All right? So again, just rewatch the video as many times as you need. It's tricky, but once you get it, you'll be fine. All right, last but not least, Mr. Bensinger, hold on 1 second. You are unmuted, sir. No pressure.
No, thanks, sir. Okay. Middle knuckle, back knuckle, eye dart, hammer fist down.
So it's a heel palm. For the kata, it's heel palm. For the self-defense, we do hammer fist. But for
Okay.
the kata, it's heel palm.
Left steps behind as you rake, elbow, rake, break, toss, and then double grab from behind.
Or before, go back. So elbow rake, break. You did the dislocate, and then there's a knee. So elbow
Ah.
rake, break, dislocate, and then hold on. Elbow rake, break. It's the right knee. So your right knee, and then you step towards 12 with your right leg.
Okay.
Step towards 12 with your left leg. Pull. Now you just drop into a horse stance facing towards 3. Elbow, back knuckle punch, elbow. Now left knee.
Okay. That's what I was getting confused with. I got confused with my footing.
So once you get the hang of it, and again, so again, for me, certain things just I do because 1 second. I do just because it, like in my head, it makes sense. So the elbow rake, break, dislocate, knee, knee. So I know it's right knee, then left knee. So then the other moves in between are just the other stuff, right? So you need to figure out what makes the most sense. Step number 1 with all this is make sure that you know the self-defense, right? Even though there's some slight differences, for instance, again, with the headlock, instead of a hammer fist, it's a heel palm for the kata. Those are all little things that you can make changes on, but make sure you know the right steps, especially for the new ones like shackle break or locking arm. Just drill them over and over again. And then when you go through them with kata, just really focus on directions of everything and you should be good.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions? Feel free to unmute yourself right now. And you can ask them. Otherwise, we're going to probably finish up here, put it on recording, and throw it on YouTube for you guys to watch over and over again. Any questions? Going once. Questions? Going twice. And done.